Are you on board, Cordia?
Yes, sir. On board and ready to go. Why am I here again?
To find the script to the long-lost Alien sequel that we all deserved after Aliens. Nothing like Aliens 3 and Resurrection.
Alright, I won't let you down, man.
There's something good to be found in the Nostromus. You just need to find it and bring it back to Earth, where it can be turned into a masterpiece.
Academy Award, here we come.
God be with him. Welcome to Team Epic Force. This is Way Faster Reviews with Jeff, and this is my friend Brett.
Hello, this is my first review on camera, so I know I do a lot of other horror movie reviews if you are interested in that thing. So
Check him out here in the link below.
on Facebook.
Absolutely. Today's topic is we're going to start off with the Alien franchise, and of course we got to start off with the very first one.
Of course, it's such a classic.
Absolutely. It's hard to differentiate which one's my favorite, the first or the second one, but they're both kind of different films in their own respect.
They are. For me, the first one's my personal favorite just because it has a horror element opposed to more action or sci-fi. It's still a sci-fi horror movie, but definitely more of a horror aspect than the sequel or other sequels.
Especially back in that far back with the animatronics and the puppeteering and the guy in the suit and just doing what they could with what they had. It was impressive, especially with being in space. You would think it would look Star Trek fakey.
Definitely, this is one of my favorite horror films, and for that, for many reasons. One, the setting, the Nostromo, such atmospheric,
and just
dark.
All the build up. And
It's modern, but not really modern. It's nothing in the movie's dated, so in a way, it's very creepy.
Any generation can come back to this as a classic and as a reference to films nowadays, just not comparing to something like this.
Great set designs and everything, and of course great acting. Got Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt,
John Hurt,
Veronica Cartwright, Yaphet Kotto, Parker, Dean Stanton, Ian Holm. And I also like that they're actually normal people. They're blue-collar people like you and me. I think a lot of times now acting is kind of based on your looks. Half of the actors nowadays are like CW models, off of a cover of GQ magazine or something. These, I'm not saying they're models, but they're normal people like you and me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're tired. They want to go home. They've been on this ship forever. It's like you and me. We want to go home after a long day. So do they.
Oh yeah. They've developed, instead of becoming just like a generic, stereotypical character, they become more of a person that you can relate to as you go on through.
Yeah. And you can tell they really interacted with each other, on a co-actor base, and kind of almost like a little family type.
Exactly, which is what some horror / sci-fi films like this need. You feel for them instead of just, with some generic films, you just sit there and wait for the monster to eat them, but in this case you actually care about the people. Speaking of the xenomorph,
one of the most terrifying creatures ever put in cinema.
Especially how they introduce them.
And that is my favorite scene in the whole movie, is the first, because that scene is so claustrophobic and just so atmospheric, because at first, he walks in the room, he's trying to find Jonesy the cat, and the chains is what I remember most. Just the chains dangling, and then looking up and seeing the water come down from that ship that was in there.
That was insane.
And then he finds the cat, he's like, oh, come here, and then the tail just drops down, and you see the thing in its full glory, and it's fucking terrifying.
I think when I first saw it, the scare got me was when they were in the tunnel.
The air vent scene.
And then you just see him just jump out like that.
That was creepy.
And I think how they made him move weird. They had the actor move forward, but then they filmed it in reverse, so when he was walking it looked really off.
Yeah, because
so, like,
the thing looks kind of like, it's definitely not human, but it has very humanistic qualities.
Mm-hmm.
Like how it moves, like towards the ending, like when Ripley was in the escape shuttle and
mm-hmm.
she was pushing the buttons, getting all the airflow, and it was like just crawling out, and you see it rise up, and it looked like human, but not really.
Not too human. It was just the right balance of giving you that
of creature and human.
Mm-hmm.
It's very creepy.
Which is something they completely fucked up on in number 4, which we'll get to that. They're like, oh, we're paying homage to the first. No, we're not. We're shitting on it. The first one's absolute 100% classic, and again with the acting and with the...
And of course you can't forget the chest burster scene. The first scene when...
Glorious.
John Hurt's character got the chest, the alien bursting out of the chest, and also the real reactions from the cast.
Mm-hmm. They're just like,
Veronica Cartwright got blood sprayed on her face, and she's reacting.
Just flipping out like that's genuine right there.
Yeah.
And just, I wish I would have been back in the 79 when I first seen it. Just like freaked the hell out of everybody in the room.
Definitely.
Of course, whenever I see that now, I think of the Spaceballs spoof of that. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Even then, they got John Hurt back to do that same exact scene for that.
Yeah.
Just kind of ironic, but even then, Alien is absolutely fantastic. Claustrophobic, isolated. Just makes you dread. Very rarely nowadays. So, what would be your full rating for this one?
Me, 10 out of 10. It's just a classic to me, and very, hardly any flaws at all. I actually can't even think of any. A lot of people say it moves too slow, but I think that's perfect build-up of suspense and atmosphere and characters
and that's what
everything.
Like, I guess it depends on the person, but like, I agree 10 out of 10. But like some people just want the monster right away.
Yeah.
But this, like Jaws and the most recent Godzilla film, like giving you little scenes of the monster and a lot of build-up makes you appreciate it more.
Exactly.
And then when you finally see it, it's just
Hollywood's
grandeur glory. Because if you do too much of the monster, we're like, I really don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But except for something like Alien 2, which is just absolutely awesome.
Aliens. Oh yeah, we'll get to that, but this one's definitely my favorite.
Exactly. 10 out of 10 official rating.
2003, I know they released a director's cut of Alien. It's where just some of the scenes that were added back in that Ridley Scott shot. And it wasn't much, really, of...
Just every little bit counts in the end.
Exactly. Like them discussing the distressed beacon that they got that awoke them from cryo. I think there was a scene where after they got John Hurt's character and Ripley...
Oh, yeah.
She wouldn't let him in.
And... Because it was, like, contaminated.
Yeah, contaminated the ship, and then Lambert, or Veronica Cartwright's character, just flipped out, and I think she...
Let him in.
Yeah, I think that was... But I think the most popular scene is when, towards the very ending of the film where Ripley was going to the escape shuttle, she sees Dallas' character, Tom Skerritt and Harry Dean Stanton, their characters on a wall, then they were being kind of like cocooned and turned into eggs. I was like, okay, that's an interesting idea. But obviously then we want to get aliens on how that aliens would be completely different from what it is now if they would have went with that original story and that original print. But I think that was an interesting piece of footage that they added back into the...
It definitely helps, and if you can, it's definitely a version you should check out. Next time we will be doing
aliens.
Gotcha. We'll see you guys next time on Team Epic Force with Aliens.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the review for Alien, the very first Alien movie. Our next review is going to be Hitman Agent 47, the one that was just released this year for all you Hitman fans out there. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Team Epic Force. Subscribe to Team Epic Force so you know when the next review comes out or any other videos. So be sure to leave a like and comment down at the bottom, and we'll see you guys next time. The fuck is he wearing?
What in the fuck?